The sport of surfing is making its debut at the Tokyo Olympics. Here's everything you need to know so you watch this summer like a true fan who actually understands what's going on. First up, let me give you a little 101 history lesson on surfing. The sport of surfing dates back to the early 1900s. Polynesians living in Hawaii and Tahiti sort of started the whole thing. Duke Kahanamoku, also known as the father of modern surfing, made the sport super popular here in the US, and by the 60s, everyone in California was doing it. Duke went on to win 5 medals, 3 gold for Team USA at several Olympics, but in the category of swimming because of course surfing wasn't a thing yet. Here's what's really cool. When Duke received his 1912 medal in Stockholm, he told everyone his dream was to see surfing become an Olympic sport. Fast forward a century later, and here we are! The International Olympic Committee added surfing to the official sports list on August 3rd of 2016, specifically for the Tokyo Games. Alright, so there's your history lesson. Now on to some specifics about the Olympic surfing competition. It's going down at Surigasaki Beach, which is about 62 miles from the Olympic Stadium in Tokyo. And because of how unpredictable waves are, considering factors like height, direction, strength of wind, all the above, the exact dates and times of the competition haven't actually been released yet. There is an 8-day window tentative agenda out there, but it can all change. The final schedule will be announced once the Olympics start. What's nice though is that the competition can actually be completed in just 4 days, but it can take longer than that depending on the weather. Alright, moving on to scoring. How will the judges score the surfing competition? So, a total of 40 athletes, 20 males and 20 females, will compete in 3 30-minute rounds and 3 30-minute finals. 5 judges will score the competition using a point system. Each wave the surfer rides can get a mark of 0.1 to 10. The highest and lowest marks get tossed, and the other 3 marks are averaged out. That's the athlete's final score for that wave. The surfer's 2 best scoring waves will then be added together to determine their overall heat score. The athlete with the highest heat score wins the gold. Still with me? Alright. Judges will be considering several factors when scoring. The commitment of the surfer while riding the wave, plus of course the difficulty, variety, and combination of the athlete's moves, including the speed, power, and flow in which they execute said moves. Judges will also be looking for innovation and progression. Is the athlete bringing any new moves to the table? Alright, so that's how the surfing competition will be scored. Now the big question, who's representing Team USA in Tokyo? A total of 4 Americans will participate in the surfing competition at the Olympics. Kolohe Andino and Caroline Marks from San Clemente, California, and John Florence and Carissa Moore from Honolulu, Hawaii. Sadly, no one from the Bay Area made the cut. But the local surfing community is equally as excited to see these guys take a stab at the coveted gold medal. We've come to the end. That's everything you need to know about surfing at the Tokyo Olympics. Now, if you want to take an even deeper look into the world of surfing, we have this great documentary that dives into the history of the sport in the Bay Area and even the science behind choosing a board and wetsuit.